of communities that we have to serve, right? Because they're the residents of Hennepin County. So from there, among Liaison and a Somali liaison, I have worked all these years trying to get more people that usually don't use the library, because mostly they just don't know about the concept of libraries, and it's not a generational thing that has passed on to them from their ancestors, to start doing more programs that have to do not only with the cultural part of it, but that resonate with those communities. Here's me doing story time with a group of teen moms. And this story time is not really unlike other story times that you would hear about in mainstream America. But what we realized was that our translation of mainstream services was not really resonating with the families because there was no background. So if I have never been to the library, then I don't really know what I'm expecting to find there. So through the Citizen Professional Center, I was able to gain some skills into community engagement that have allowed me to tap into the community, the real community knowledge, the real families. Tell me, what do you want from the library? Because they of course know what they need, but they may not know what we can offer. And from there, we were able to start designing programs that really get at the core of what families need. And that was not just story time, as we used to do, super fun, but a new program where we teach parents with their kids, and we allow them to bring all their other kids to the library, and then we teach them about the importance of getting their kids ready to start school. And they have reported that this new way of learning about the importance of school and of them helping their kids get ready to start school is very important for them, but they just didn't know that Storytime was helping in that way. So we created this program called Super Kinder, and it's a kindergarten readiness program for Latino families. So it's not just we're translating the mainstream program, but we're designing a program with the contribution of the families that really supports what they need and find them where they are at. And they bring older children, and we work together to educate parents, and we want parents to continue bringing their children to the library, and guess what? We have found that those families return, because they're involved in the library and they experience the library like they've never done it before, and we're able to share the message of seeing read, write, play together in the library, which is what we want with those families, beyond just having the posters around. And families have reported in our evaluations, which we have had professional evaluators, that they like best the part about reading, the circle of reading, which was really story time, but now they know it before they did it. So breaking the barrier of the idea of the stereotype of the library for Latinos, it's a really big commitment, and I'm on it. And I want them to know that we can continue playing and learning and volunteering at the library, that the library really is for everybody, and we have teen volunteers and we have teen paid staff, and that your kids are welcome to volunteer or to be interns. I know that just talking about it and working in a vacuum, it's not enough. And of course, I want all staff in all 41 libraries to be happy and smiling every time they see anybody come through the door, right? Because ultimately, if we're not respecting the humanity of each person, regardless of their ethnic background or their cultural background, then we fail. With good intentions, but we can fail. So it's like, even every kid feels like they can come to any program, regardless of whether it's for them because it's in Spanish or culturally appropriate, then maybe this kid of this teen mom that has started coming to the library more and more will someday feel really comfortable in the library and truly feel like he or she belongs there and be involved in a way that goes beyond just that targeting of his family. If he and all these kids that participated in Super Kinder are library users and we can inspire them to aspire to become librarians or library staff, then maybe someday we can have libraries that reflect the communities they serve, where the staff reflect the communities they serve.